There's no business like children's. All right. We're going to get started in just a little bit. If you happen to be watching, please, by all means, click that like button. I'd appreciate that. If you happen to be watching at this moment, just click like. That way, it looks better. If everyone likes it. Little things. It does, right? I like it. Oh, don't you worry, for those asking for squish. It's like she had heard you. Advanced squish now. You'll see advanced squish shortly. Okay. Good. Let's get that up there. Oh, that didn't do it the way I wanted to do that. There we go. Where's our social bar? Ah. Oh, I forgot we can't do social before the show. Hey, I'm just saying, we have squishals. We have very much squishals. Oh God. It's a regular cavalcade of humanity over here. I'm excited about it, Daniel. All these beautiful humans saying howdy. Hello, beautiful humans. Make sure you click that like button. It's free. It doesn't even, you don't even, it doesn't even cost you anything. You beckoned her and she came. Just saying. A lot of demand for squish, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. You're a star, Squish. You're a star. We'll get started in just a minute. Let some folks come on in, say howdy. I'm very lucky. At some point, you're going to go back to sleep in your spot. I know you will. Which is fine. I don't mind that at all. You don't need to hear me over the music. It's not that impressive right now. Rob Balchunas, clearly multitasking, rather wonderfully so. Thank you for that. Joining us, and for a balloon convention. What balloon convention's going on right now, Rob? I'm pretty sure the balloon convention's going to get higher as time goes on, and I'm going to get lower. I'm just guessing. There we go. Although Squish may not want to have Squish Can, Squish may want to be in my lap the entire time, which we're gonna have to do. And there we go. Hello, all of you beautiful people, all of you wonderful humans out there who are watching. I appreciate you deeply. For those who are watching right now. You know the drill. If you've watched me before on this thing, you know, the like and subscribe and all that jazz. I get to do this thing, which is always nice. There we go. Can everybody hear me okay now that we've got the music kind of gone away here in the background? Can you folks hear me? Just, you do not want... This is correct. This is correct. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, we don't want lap cam. We do not. No, that's a bad idea. It is a very bad idea. There we go. All right. Just making sure it all works is what we're trying to do here. Oh, see. Rob Belchinis talking to us from virtually Twist and Shout, which I was at Twist and Shout. I went to Twist and Shout several years ago during a gigantic ice storm, which was scary to say the least. So... hello, all of you fantastic and wonderful humans. Thank you so much for joining me in my my first stream full of COVID-y goodness. Thankfully, I'm kind of on the other side of it for the most part. Although it's a very strange feeling. I am the last of the house to get it. And it is definitely it's definitely a thing. That's for certain. Hello, all of you wonderful humans saying howdy. Yep, that's right. It was the McBride year. That's why I ended up going to that, because someone said, "Hey, he's going to be in Massachusetts. You should come and check it out." Oh, hi. Oh, Rachel Baps. Rachel, one of the most awesome-tastic lighting and sound people we had at Six Flags New England. Good to see you, Rachel. Hope all is going well with you. I really am just trying to make sure everything is as good as possible for you folks. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure... Oh, that's Ken's coming back. You might be frozen. I might have gotten frozen for just a second there. Don't worry. We'll fix all that jazz. If I do freeze up for just a moment. I shouldn't for too long, but you never know. So I'm just going to do that just in case. There we go. There we are. That's what we want. Overlay. There we are. Don't mind me. Just assigning keys as we talk. You know, I should have done this in advance. You'd think that would have been smarter of me to do. Oh, see? Bella says hi. Uh-oh. Did I do this wrong? No, I didn't do it wrong. Yay! Every once in a while I do something right. And I like that. Speaking of doing things right, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It's very important that you like, subscribe, do the little ringy-dingy button, that thing, so you get notifications when we're going to go live. Because some people don't have all of that stuff. They don't have, like, maybe you follow me on Facebook or whatever, but Facebook does not like anything that's not Facebook. So if you want to come on over to the dark side and hang out with me, I greatly appreciate it. It is, yeah. I am in the land of quarantine right now. In fact, I forgot to. I'm terrible. I should have. I didn't even pull the curtain to make it look pretty. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. But that's okay. So now it looks a little more professional. Is that how it works? Uh, that is inaccurate, by the way, Jaji. I am not a professional. I don't pretend to be, especially on this stuff. I'm just somebody who happens to have a whole lot of free time, so I pretend to do shows whenever possible. So I hope everybody is doing okay. I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and that's how you do it. That's how we do it. That's right. Smash the subscribe button, and the like thing, and all of that jazz. You know, but it's been really weird. I I say really weird, and then immediately Meadow pops up that she's having a conversation with fake David Copperfield. How do you know it's not one of his secret accounts that he likes to bring up? Huh? Everybody knows about his secret accounts. I'm guessing, right? That's how it goes. He's got a secret account. I have no idea. But anyways, it's been a hell of a bunch of days. I wasn't even sure at one point if I was even going to be doing shows this weekend, because the big thing was, even though Bella is vaccinated, we were going to be in a room, close quarters together for, several hours. And there's no way to test a vaccine more than putting you in direct contact with somebody without a mask for an extended period of time. So we were a little concerned that we weren't going to be able to do shows at all. And everyone's health comes first. But thankfully, the timeline works out where by the time from when I first got symptoms to when I'm out of quarantine, as it were, we're able to do the shows. Which I'm very excited about, because the shows, they give me strength some days. They really do. So I'm really glad that folks are going to see the show. And if you are not planning on yet, if you have not gotten yourself together yet, then by all means, please, this Friday and Saturday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I still have the subscribe to our Patreon up. I should probably change that to our actual thing, which is www.celticmagicshow.com/virtually live. Like I said, I am a pro at this. I'm a pro. That's what I keep telling myself. There we are. Let's see if that worked. Hey, look at that. I did it. You don't know. Sometimes I get lucky. There we go. That's it. You can get your tickets right there. That is an interesting question that you just asked, Rob Belchunas. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with any of us? I have no idea. You seem delightful, so I don't know why you would think otherwise. So, like I said, we're going to be doing our shows. Bella got tested today. She's going to get tested next week, just in case. Although we have Bella has the vaccine that makes her 95% apparently impervious to gingers, which is really cool. But that's 5%. I can still sneak in there, so that's where you got to be careful about that kind of thing. Oh, by the way, I wanted to make sure I had this ready for you, and of course, against my better wishes, this beautiful, wonderful creature that I spent a whole bunch of time, who has been sleeping in the same spot for the better part of the entire day, decided to move. But it's okay, because now we have Squish Cam. That's Squish in the Squish Cam. So, for those who are wondering and were expecting to have a Squish, guess what? We got you. We got you. We got all the Squish all the time, just for all of you. There's Squish right there. See? I told you. By the way, totally had the camera set up perfect before, without any problem. And then Squish decided, of course being Squish, to move for no particular reason. So, that's Squish Cam. And if you may ask yourself, why? why, GreenWolf, did you decide that you needed to add a tile? And the answer is because I needed to add a tile for Squish Cam. I'm just saying. So, by the way, I have no bones about completely using this cat to get viewers and subscribers. It really, I don't care. It's Squish. This is what Squish does all day long, all day long. And Bella is absolutely correct. It's because she's a cat and can do what she wants. I do what I want. So, this is absolutely accurate. I sure hope I hope you're home. I hope you're not driving and typing at the same time, young man. That seems terrible. That's true. There is no car tax form this time for those who happen to see things. I still think I can. Let me see, make sure I can do this still. Let me just make sure if I can still. I can still go down here and say there's Squish. So I can still do that. This is what I've spent most of my time doing. This is what it is. Making sure that I can have a fancier setup for Squish is all it comes down to. So I will neither confirm nor deny if Squish will be in our shows. If you want to find out if Squish will be in the shows, you're gonna have to go Celtic Magic Virtually Live Thursday and Fridays. Friday and Saturday, Thursday and Friday. It's been a day. It's been a whole couple of weeks. Friday and Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what we do. I can just, seriously, I should just put up an hour of Squish. I really do think sometimes I just shut up and play music behind Squish. But I'm going to take away Squish Cam. And take away the not work circle as well. So I'm going to make, don't just expect the next thing I'm going to add is that not work circle with like little spinning cat paws in it. Like this is only going to get worse from here, everybody. So just remember that. So it's been a very weird time because of everything that's been going on. And probably, honestly, you know, everybody kind of, you know, our daughters got hit with it first, as you kind of know, and they were asymptomatic for the most part. Ken got hit by a truck, and then I proceeded to get hit by a truck. And then I'm still feeling kind of exhausted and kind of like fading in and out in terms of like my energy levels. But the biggest thing is the loss of sense of smell. That is the strangest thing that I did not expect to affect me so badly. I mean, I'm not against this idea. Squish trivia. I'm not against the idea. I don't know what trivia you could possibly give to Squish. What does Squish do all day? I mean, the answer is pretty obvious. Sits there, sleeps, crawls into my lap sometimes. Is that what you think, Squish? Yep, that's exactly what Squish thinks. Yeah, so there you go. Strange. I know it's weird. But losing the sense of smell is the strangest thing for me. And the reason why is amongst a lot of reasons. But one of the big reasons is that, and I haven't lost my sense of taste. Well, I mean, you know, did he ever have any taste? Hey-o, up top. I have good taste in humans. That's a good thing. But the loss of smell is very odd because I'm a fire eater and a fire breather. And it's concerning because the smell of burned hair and things like that are one of the warning signs for me when I'm doing fire eating and stuff outdoors. It's very hard sometimes to see fire when it's down below your nose line. And to know to what extent, honestly, over, goodness now, 18 years, 19 years, some length of time that I've been eating fire, that smell of burned hair, although unpleasant, is absolutely a warning for me. And it's one of my safety measures and what's allowed me to keep my facial hair at the level that it is, because you don't necessarily feel your nose hair burning or your you know, mustache or beard burning, but you'll smell it first. And you might hear it if you're, you know, not yammering and you might hear it. But if I'm talking, I'm excited, I'm doing a thing during a show, especially outdoors, that's my cue to do something different, to change it up. So it is a little nerve-wracking for me as somebody who's done this my whole life. You know, really my entire adult life, I've been a fire eater and fire breather, and it's just one of those weird things that seems like such a non-issue, and such an issue nobody else should have to ever consider and deal with. And you know, it's just a strange creature overall. But thankfully, for our virtually live show, I don't have to worry about eating fire, because that is going to be Bella's job, is going to be eating fire during the show. But we're going to do a lot of other great magic. And in fact, in a little bit, if folks stick around with us, I'm going to do a piece of magic for all y'all, because you've all been awesome. We'll show Squish more. I mean, it's important, I think, to show Squish more. I mean, we all kind of know that's the case. Squish knows it. Squish knows it. I'm just gonna... Is it weird that I need Squish centered like a target? Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. We have targeted Squish. There we go. The Squish kitty is targeted. So there we go. Yeah, there. Squish kitty's targeted. So we're back to where we need to be. Just a sleeping Squish. Just a sleeping Squish. It's so adorable. I'm very happy and lucky to have a Squish in my life. If you don't have a Squish in your life, you should get one. I'm just saying. Probably a good idea. We need a Brady cam. So here's the problem with a Brady cam, is that you've got to get that dog to stay in one place. And if you're lucky, you can get that dog to stay in one place, maybe sleeping. But then again, Brady cam would also have to be Bella cam, because Brady just gloms on to Bella most of the day. That's just what Brady does. Make Squish appear. Great trick. I think that's something that Squish would hate on every conceivable level. Yeah, it's true. So that's one of the things that's been popping up lately, is trying to deal with all of this stuff. I've been very grateful for people who have shown up and said howdy, and who have offered help, of which we've generally turned it down, just because we're in the timeline worked out for us, for where generally we're, you know, somebody was one of the adults was always in some level of okay. There was a couple of days there last week where poor Ken and myself were out, and poor Bella there was in a much worse place, because she had to go be the hunter-gatherer for both of us, which was not good. But I think we're pretty much out of the woods as far as that goes. So yeah, remind me to spray that down with Lysol or something. Although I'm pretty sure it's fine. You're probably okay at this point, but still, we should probably spray you down with disinfectant. I hear if I want to get better, I should inject myself with bleach. I hear that that's a thing. Warning, do not inject yourself with bleach. That is a sarcastic joke. Please don't do that. I've dealt with, I've been real, that's the other thing too I've noticed over the last couple of days. And initially I thought that it was, our daughter Orly says hi. Yay. You want to talk about stir crazy. Those poor kids, those poor kids they did such a great job. A lot of people don't understand, if you don't have kids and you're having to deal with having a kid be quarantined for 10 days, it could be a nightmare. A nightmare. Our kids were great. Uh-oh. I hear noises. This can never be a good sign. Are we... Hello, why are you masked? Oh,
I just came back from the store.
That's right, because he is.
I'm a ninja. I come with supplies.
That's mildly racist, but because it's chocolate, I'll let you go. I love you. Thank you. Goodbye. That was a Ken, and he brought gifts. By the way, if there was one company that should that I would want to sponsor me, it'd be Reese's. That's what I want them to sponsor. Just saying. I mean, probably like Vareless Kilts or UT Kilts or Celtic Life International or something like that. But Reese's, I feel like, would be the big one to do with all that. Uh-oh. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Bella. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I don't have any. I've got nothing over. There's nothing over here. I'm just gonna. Just brought me an empty bag. Just brought me an empty bag. It's terrible. So it's just terrible. Thank goodness. There's no replay on YouTube Live, right? You can't replay that. That's all that matters. So one of the other things that I find very interesting about doing all of this different stuff is that the last couple of days, what I was going to say before we brought up our daughter and snacks, was I feel like I've been more, I'd want to say that I've been more irritable online. I want to say that I've been less pleasant in some cases, but I don't think so. I think I've just, because I've been online more often, because I've been kind of locked down here, I've gotten to see far more morons on my feed, and I've gotten rid of them, generally speaking, and that's always a nice deal. So the people who are in the room right now are delightful and wonderful and lovely human beings, and I appreciate you all so very much. But there have been a lot of epic level tool bags the last bunch of days. I'm just talking transphobia, homophobia, misogyny. It's, racism. It is astonishing how much I have seen it come across my feed, and I'm not very good at being quiet, I've discovered. And it's been a thing. I feel like I've been kind of fighting the fight for the last bunch of days, which is really never a good idea, because it's always like, quick, hold my call, someone's wrong on the internet. Like, that doesn't win. Nobody does well with that. However, what I have noticed is that there are people who are whoa. I never said Milli Vanilli fans, okay? Check yourself. I said all the other things. We don't, look, I'm not here to look, I will cast aspersions upon those who deserve it, but not the other things. But literally, I found that by being vocal about my feelings is that there's a lot of people out there who I think are happier that their voice is also out there. Because that's a big thing, right? Like, that's a big problem for a lot of people. They don't feel as if they have allies on the internet sometimes. You'd think that, which is so funny, because one of the biggest arguments about the internet is that it creates an echo chamber, right? But the echo chamber is only based on interests and things that you like, and if you happen to be a part of a subculture that has a lot of racism, misogyny, and homophobia and transphobia, like, let's throw out a random group. Like, let's just name just a random subculture, like magicians. Like, let's say you're in a group of magicians and there's a lot of straight white male magicians. They're gonna, that's a subgroup in which, because you love magic, you will come across a lot of different ideas. And by the way, I love the side note going on in the chat right now is that Milli Vanilli got caught lip singing at Lake Compounds, and I believe they got caught lip singing at a lot of places. That's just my thought. I don't know for certain though. Oh man, exactly. Magicians, never. Oh my goodness gracious. There is no, yeah. This is all hypothetical, by the way, this hypothetical subset group. But I found myself in two very different groups when it comes to magicians. I found myself into what considerably would be the mainstream magic group, which is all comers and predominantly male, predominantly white, predominantly older. I have found. Um, yeah. That was it Lake Compounds where it all started? Here in Connecticut, Lake Compounds? You know what? I almost feel proud. We took away somebody's Grammy. I mean, I don't feel really proud about that. Yeah, all joking aside, I have no issues with the um you know, it's yeah. You know what? It's not good, but more power to them. Um and by the way, thank you so much, Forever Shea Wolf. Thank you. For those who can't read that, it's a lot of writing. I actually bought a ticket to my show, 50% because you mentioned being polyam, and while I love magic, I was just happy to see other polyam people being happy doing things. We are happy doing things, and all three of us are involved in the show. My Bella obviously is in the show with me. Ken ends up being stage manager. And by the way, speaking of other people connected in our polycule, Laura, who runs the Ready for Polyamory podcast, also a nice good thing to check out, by the way, and Meadow Perry, who is also doing things as well, doing her own show, which I think is like March 5th, I think, is that if that's correct. I'd pimp out Jacqueline, but I don't think Jacqueline has any thing that Jacqueline pimps. But if Jacqueline did, Jacqueline would just tell me, and I would pimp that because that's what I do. Um, so yeah, but I've found myself becoming more and more of. I've always been an advocate for ethical non-monogamy. I've always been an advocate for queer rights. I've tried to find ways that I can stay in the realm of possibility, uh, of trying to understand uh, how to talk about other issues that don't affect me specifically, in terms of a woman's right to choose or the Black Lives Matter movement. Um, you know, trying to find some way to talk about those and be an ally has led me to some very dark corners of the magic world, apparently, because they are just there's a lot of terrible, vile people out there, and some of them do magic tricks, and it's unfortunate. I'm gonna go let my cat out because my cat wishes to leave the room. Squish wishes to leave. What are the odds that Squish will be back? I would love. You want to talk right now? We'll take bets. We'll take bets as to what time you think. It's 6:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What time do you think that my Squish cat will want to come back into this room? I'm going to guess 6:36. That is my guess. That is my guess overall, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, I've first of all, Jacqueline, go find Owls in the Woods. If you live stream that, you could make literally dozens of dollars. And it's more money than I make doing live streams. So, I think that that's a very good thing. I think you should do that. Um, Magicians, no, never. All right, Forever She Wolf. We have a claim of 644. She thinks she's safe. Now, there is a little bit of a play here, is because Bella has mentioned that Squish came over to visit her. So how long Squish will stay there is a big deal, because Squish has another lap to sit on, or another lap to sit near. Oh, Rob, we got a 641. Okay, I like this. We got some times. We got some things. I like it. But going back to the thing we were talking about, there are a lot of vile, horrible magician folk out there, and what I'm happy to see is that there is this wave of magicians. Now, if you say she's not coming back tonight, you may have to put her in this room. Otherwise, the people watching will riot. So that might be the other thing too. Uh, but I really do think that finding these groups of people of more inclusive and notably usually younger. There are some who are older who are part of the queer community, and who are part of they're the BIPOCs, or Women in Magic, who are trying to help. Uh, um, are we doing Price is Right rules? The one is closest without going over. Bella says 6:35 at this point, so that's a minute from now. Oh, hey, we're at 100% and 0% right now. Thank goodness for a break. Thank you, Twist and Shout, for giving us a break, so that you can engage with us. I appreciate you. So I love all of you so much. So yeah, I find that there's more inclusivity in some of these groups that are popping up, and it's to the point of where if there happens to be any queer magicians watching, any people in the magic world who are trans or things like that, please drop me a line. There's a couple of groups out there that I've come across that are gaining steam, and I'm very happy about that, because we got to kind of stick together on all those good things. And of course, as far as the I don't want to say feminist is a weird word to say about it, but this is how Kayla would even promote it. Is that Shazam podcast is really great for the feminist end of things. Still not a great. There's still not a great resource for magicians as far as the Black Lives Matter movement goes. That's something that somebody who is so not me, should get on, because I think that would be something rather wonderful if that was the case. But yeah, so we're trying to get people as much. She's on her way back. I'm getting updates. Oh, there it is. There it is. You nailed it. Oh. 6:35. I'll say 6:35 is when she started scratching. 6:35, right there. I love you, Squishala. There's your spot. There's your spot, Squish. Squish. Why do I feel like, I'm... Bella GreenWolf wins the day, and now Squish is in my lap doing the thing that Squish does, which is just hanging out. There's just a tail coming up now. So, yeah, that's a really big thing to me, and I'm really happy about that fact. By the way, for those who are watching and who are kind of like, why is he doing all this yammering? Of course, we've got Celtic Magic virtually live going on this Friday and Saturday at 7:30. And I'm really hoping, I'm really hoping that people go and buy some tickets and be a part of the show, because it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I really enjoy during the show, and honestly, that's right. For the record, by the way, Squish always looks like that. That's how Squish always looks. Even when Squish is the happiest cat in the world, Squish looks like she's ready to kill, which is, I think that's great. That's right. That's, boom, nailed it. Bella 1 gets to be in the shows this weekend. There you are. That's what matters. That's your prize. Congratulations. Congratulations. There we go. See, there's the Squish. Whoa. Squish, squishy, squish, squishy, squish. So, anyways, going back to trying to keep focus here. I did say I was going to do magic. I'm going to do magic in just a little bit for folks. I'm going to do something that I've been kind of playing with, working on. Hopefully it works. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But we do have other things coming up too. I'm going to take this week off of the podcast because Bella is so excited. Look at that. So excited. But I'm going to probably take this week off of the podcast. I realized that just getting a guest and talking to folks. In fact, I can't even really get Bella on the podcast because then Bella has to sit in the room and like be masked up, and it's weird and it's just strange. So we're going to take a week off. I might post an episode of the old podcast and just put a new thing on it, but it's astonishing how little energy I have to do any of that stuff. Uh-oh. Hi!
Hi!
I feel like I should mask up now. Shouldn't I be the one to mask up?
No, you don't have to.
Well, I should, though. Like, I feel like... There we go. So now we're both ninjas. What can I do for you? What can I...
I
What?
came to get the
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Poor Squish! You scared Squish!
She's coming back on Squish Cam.
Squish is going to go back to Squish Cam.
I'm kidding, I'm not really.
That's
doing
okay.
these.
That's all right. It's back on Squish
I
Cam.
thought it would be funny.
You did indeed. So there is. Oh, thank you for that. So there is indeed a Bella.
I also just wanted to say hello.
Hi. That's true. So Bella is on screen. Everyone say hi to the lovely, wonderful
Hello.
Bella. Bella, who does not have a YouTube channel. I mean, technically you do, but you don't post anything on it.
I don't post anything on it.
No. How much weirder does this sound with us with the masks on? Does this sound strange to all of you? Yeah, it's true. Oh, so for the record, I missed that show, Ask a Ninja. I do. She came from the comments and became. Rob, if you walk through this door, I'm gonna be very confused. I mean, not out of the people that I can see on the list that I know who are there. You are one of 3 people who is maybe 4 people who are the most likely to pop up in this house. Just not that you've ever been here, but like I know you're.
I can't read those.
That's okay. They'll bring up there. You can't read those there either. But it does sound muffled, right? It does.
It does. I'm gonna go back in the other room now.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone say goodbye, Bella.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
No. That's all right. Goodbye, Bella. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's okay. And thankfully for us, just in time, for those who were concerned, that's right, we've got back Squish Cam. I know people were worried about Squish Cam. So. Squish is now moved slightly. Squish is always trying to throw Squish Cam off its game. But I think we get it. I think we nail it pretty well. There's Squish Cam. Oh, well, I mean, only for a little bit longer. I'm sure if you run real fast, you can get over here. Although you're on a future episode of the podcast. Maybe we'll work that out. I just waved. I've been on Zoom too long today. That's absolutely accurate. I understand this. You know what? Let me come back here. We'll kill Squish Cam for now. Squish Cam. It just doesn't quite work out the way that we're looking to. There we go. Good. I'm not Squish Cam. I like how Squish Cam looks like it comes out of my brain. That's just like, just kind of comes out of my brain. It's very strange. So I figure what the heck, let's do a little bit of I'm going to do one piece of magic because what the hell, why not? I've been messing around and playing around with stuff. And so this is going to be a bit of a weird thing because I don't have, no, normally when we do our shows, I have like a table thing that we can perform on and you can see all that. But I don't have that right now. I don't have any of that. I don't want to, but the thing is with card magic especially is that once you go out of the shot, it becomes its own problem, right? So what I'm going to try to do is, hold on a second. We're going back real quick. We're going to cut back to Meadow, who's going to talk about the convo with fake David Copperfield. He's about to give her an inheritance, which is very important. So I think that's very good. I think that's a very good idea. So I'm going to do this. Okay. So I need to know, since we're going to do just a little bit of magic, I want to see how this will work. I need somebody to say that they want to help with a piece of magic here. Let's not use Bella or Ken because and maybe not even Meadow, maybe not even Rob. Somebody else who says, let's ask DC. Get fake DC in here. Maybe fake DC wants to see a magic trick. But it's questions that only David Copperfield would answer. Because his answer would be, not particularly. No, he loves it. He's obsessed. I appreciate that. All right, so anyways. So here's what we're going to do. I need somebody who wants to do a piece of magic with me. Just say in the chat that you want to say, me, I want to help. And we'll use you as that person. Because I feel like that this is something that I feel like if we do this right, it should be pretty good. I feel like it'll be pretty okay if we do it right. Okay, so just I'm clearly, this is great. If I have to do anything involving sleight of hand, we're gonna be screwed, and hilariously so. So we'll see what happens. But all right, anybody who would like to, don't just yell out someone else's name. It's got to be somebody who wants to help. It's only going to take a moment. You only have to do one thing in order to make this work. Okay? Because that's important too. Because that is important. So, yeah. It's so pretty. See, I do the pretty things. All right. Me. I know you were just voluntold, but we have somebody who did say me. Although, Jacqueline, since you did respond first, do you want to be used or do you want me to use Spiffs? Spiffs. I don't even know Spiffs 99, but I feel like that this will work out well. So, so it's up to you. I will give Jacqueline the right of first refusal, because also I don't argue with my wife whenever at all possible. So, so there we go. That's how we do that. It's so pretty. That's all. See, you're a magician. You have to do this if you ever do the thing. That's part of it. Okay, good. Then we will use Spiffs. Spiffs! Hi, Spiffs. All right, we're going to go back to Spiffs. Spiffs 99. Spiffs, here's what we're going to do. If you... it's too much stress. Spiffs, you are going to pick a number. Okay? I'm going to make life a lot easier for us. We are going to pick a number, Spiffs, but here's the deal, okay? You can pick any number between 1 and 52. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. The bigger number you pick, the longer this crap's going to take. So, hi there, Spiff. So what I want you to do is you're going to pick a number between 1 and 52. Please, please have mercy on us all, because we'll be here for a little while otherwise. So you pick a number that you want to do. We're going to go with that, and we'll go from there. And that's going to be very important for what we're about to do. And I'm going to try to keep this in focus the entire time, because it's very important. In order for this to work, you know, you've got to know that I'm not doing anything funky with the deck. You've got to know that you have a free choice of what number you want to use. And again, this is such a dumb little thing, but I do kind of dig this kind of stuff. So I started off with card magic when I was a little kid. And every once in a while, I still like to play with these kind of things. The D20s, oh my God. Oh my God. I must show this immediately. The D20 says 14. You are beautiful, and I love you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So 14 is the number that we're going to be going with here. Okay? I want you to watch very carefully. We can see that 14 is the number right there. 14 is the number. I'm going to kill that. We know that it's 14 now. Watch very carefully. I'm not going to, there's no shuffling or anything like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can watch very carefully. 6. There we go. 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 guards. Now, take a look at this card. Look at it. Remember, I'm going to look away. Now, there is a monitor right here. There's a monitor right... well, that I'm pointing at it, but it's like right over there. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to look away. Look at the next card and remember it and don't say anything. Now, there's also a delay, so I'm going to show it to you quick. Okay, take a look at it. Don't let me see it. All right, I'm going to bring it down. Remember the card. I'm going to put it down. Okay. I want to make sure I keep it on screen too. Sorry, I don't want to make sure you can think I'm seeing something, okay? So you can see it on screen the entire time. And I'm going to take it, and as soon as we got it, okay, do you have it? I'm going to put it back on the deck. I'm going to put the rest of the cards back in, just like this. Now, oh, I'm going to keep the deck. Okay, now, we got a card. You got one in there. There's no, I don't see any, nothing is coming up on mine, even with the delay. I'm not seeing a card of any sort like that. Okay. I am now going to attempt to do the sassiest piece of card magic that I possibly can. And this one is for all of you beautiful, wonderful people. Ready? Here we go. Ta-da! Okay. All right. I get it. Not that impressive. I understand. However, I said that I would do the sassiest piece of magic that I possibly could. And right up there, over in the bookcase, there is Sassy, our sassy T-Rex. And Sassy is holding onto a card. One card. Hopefully your card. There it is. The Ace of Hearts. My goodness gracious. Show some love for Sassy and for Spiffs. I appreciate you all very, very much so. And so does Sassy. I'm going to have to clean that up later. I know that's going to be my job. So here you go. There. That you do. That you do. See? Told you it was going to be a sassy. Told you it was going to be sassy. No one believed me that it was going to be sassy. But we did it. And that's what matters. Thank you. Thank you so much. Say thank you. I told you it was sassy. Sassy AF. That's what we like to do here. Even Bella was pretty impressed. And Bella doesn't always get impressed by my stuff. So I'll take it. I like it when that happens. It means I did a good job. And if you folks want to see even more magical goodness, which I'm always a fan of. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you so much, Spiffs. I know you're from Cutstown. Well, that means I love you even more. I loved you before, but now I love you even more for that. So thank you so much, Spiffs. You're awesome, and I appreciate you. My own brother clapped. See, my own brother also. He grew up generally hating my stuff. So that's just, that was just the requirement, right? But anyways, folks, if you are at all interested, and I really hope that you are, then please, by all means, come see Celtic Magic Virtually Live. We do all kinds of really awesome magic, all kinds of good stuff, and it will be Friday and Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You go to CelticMagicShow.com/virtuallylive, buy some tickets. Someone might even type it in the chat. Maybe I will. Maybe even I'll type it in the chat, because I can do that. CelticMagicShow.com/virtuallylive. Can you do it? I'm a pecker. Is anybody else a pecker? That sounds dirty. But I'm a fast finger typer. Every once in a while I use two fingers, but I've never done the whole like this. I've always been this kind of a guy. And I do it very fast. So that's where it goes. So yeah. So by all means, go and see the show, and it's awesome of you to go and do that. So go and check it out. Yeah, I know. Yep. That's right. You will absolutely, whether you like it or not, Bella will be there, whether she likes it or not, because she won. That's how that works. And I'm going to give it to you one more time, because y'all desperately deserve it. Y'all desperately deserve a little more squish cam. A little more squish cam for all of you. Guess Squitch's age and you can get a ticket. Sure. What the hell? Why not? I don't know, sure. You want to? Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Guess Squitch's age, you'll get a ticket. I don't even know the answer to this. It tells you what kind of a cat dad I am. But yeah. But you can guess Squitch's age, you get a ticket to the show. Nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with this. I can live with this. But also, if you want to support the things that we do and all this stuff, by all means, please go to patreon.com/greenwolfcast. We've got some more patrons who joined us, and I really appreciate that. They're supporting the things we do. I teach magic. I got to teach some more stuff this week, including I think I'm going to teach some rubber band things. I'm going to teach some rubber band magic, which I'm excited about. Let's see. Rob is guest 9. Rob is guest 9. We've got a 12. We have a 12 here. Okay, let me just see if I can bring these up here. We've got 12. Rob is now guest 6. I don't know how many guesses you can have. I think you're just naming numbers at this point. Rob is guest. Oh no! Rob is going into meltdown mode. Oh no, Rob is malfunctioning. Somebody go check on Rob the Balloon Guy. Please. By the way, if you haven't checked out Rob the Balloon Guy, you should go do that. He's a delightful human being. Soon, at some point, we'll be on the podcast. We've got 9, we've got 12, we've got 6, we've got a rubber band man for some reason. Well, I might teach rubber band magic. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've taught. I've taught a little bit maybe of it, but I haven't taught. I might teach some of the crazy stuff on the Patreon. We've got like 20 lessons on there, which is crazy. It's so kooky. So kooky. All right. So, did anybody guess it right? All right, we're gonna give it one more moment. I'm gonna let you know. So 1 more minute. Once Bella says the answer, then the jig is up. So we'll give it another minute, and then we'll. It has not been said yet. It has not been said yet. Just so folks know, this is how we roll. I love this. This is how we spend an hour of our lives, is just guessing a cat's age. It's fine. I don't mind. Y'all don't seem to too much either. Y'all should prepare yourself for the rubber band Dan. It's funny. I've been watching way too much Letterkenny recently. I've been getting caught up on Letterkenny. And,
There's a delay, so I figured I would come in.
All right. So
it hasn't been said yet. I do like 6:35.
6:35. It's a good time to be born. So, should we keep guessing? Technic Doc says pie. All right, I think it's time. I think it's time. What do we? I think nobody got it.
Nobody got it.
What is it?
Squish is 18.
Squish is 18 years old. 18 years old.
She's an old lady.
Oh my goodness, that Squishle McSquishula is 18 years old. Like that's awesome. She's here. That's the delay, by the way. There you go. She's here. You wrote that, and you've been in here for a while.
I didn't write that.
Oh, somebody else wrote you down there.
My child has the phone.
Why? I'll sponsor the winning ticket. Just invoice me. Valerie will vote 18.
Orly is using my phone.
Or our child is using the phone. Orly, you don't get to win it. You can just watch the show, kid. Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, she's a little old lady.
Yeah. 18. In cat years, she's
18 and a half. Orly. All right, I'm going to go get my phone now.
All right. She's going to go steal her phone back from the child. See? Look at that. Look at that. It's right. That is an impressive cat. That I'm telling you. That is what happens. This cat, we take care of this kitty, and this kitty lives and will live for a long time. That's the goal. I love that cat. All right, folks. We've had ourselves quite. I've enjoyed myself today. I hope y'all have too. I really do. Y'all have been really wonderful, and I thank you so much for watching. For those who watched, I know it's kooky. It's not, it's a little silliness of me sitting here and talking for a while, but it's a fun thing to do. And if you have not done so, like and subscribe. It's important. It is important. Yeah, that's not Squish Cam. So make sure you like and subscribe and share. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page if you haven't already. We do these things every once in a while. I might do some magic like I did tonight. We'll talk about some stuff like I did tonight. I might yell about some racists and transphobes and homophobes and misogynists like I did tonight. So, but no matter what, we're definitely going to have, Squish Cam. And that's what matters more than anything else, I think. So, I appreciate all of you so much. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share, so that way you know when everything's going up. And we'll do a Q&A session at some point. We'll hang out. We'll do all kinds of fun stuff. And I really hope that y'all join me. Oh, Rob, you are correct. You are correct. All right, I'll take it. Beats Friend Stream Destiny. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't, no one wants to watch me playing Halo 5. Because that's what I would play. And slap that bell for notifications. Boom! I don't know. We're going to try. I'm trying to go on maybe once a week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See how that goes. But I love you all. You're all delightful. You're all wonderful. Bella loves you all. We're going to get a sound effect for Squish Cam. Oh, no. Oh. Fake David Copperfield ghosted you. That's not fair. That's not fair. Technodox is in shock. Can't even believe it. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll bounce back from this. It's probably ending on a low note. There are people that's true. This is all true. But I love all of you dearly. I am not fake David Copperfield. I am a real ginger. My name is Daniel GreenWolf. On behalf of all of the peoples here in the GreenWolf compound, I love you all dearly. And stay out of trouble, if nothing else. Because why not? That seems epic. Just saying.